team. Said there's a dump, but it's my dump.
That's quite enough. Foolish old, shall we? As you wish. I'll be right here, gathering dust.
Chip, we are good friends. It's Belric and Rania got turned into crystal. That's even shinier than... Shrewd. A player. I like it. Together, we will build.
Right. Resource cases are gonna be teleported to this site. Intercept them, steal them, get out. Shipment's arrived. Grab one. We've got more coming in. Pick them up. That's one for us. Retrieved. Another shipment. Move fast. Got it. Obelisk reports a second beam though. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. That's one for us. Obelisk reports a second beam. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it.
Entering operational theater. Hit them until they do not get up. Fighters incoming. Keep them off the ship.
those who love what they do.
Stretch one crew ship. Enemy fighter support has been halved. They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. We have one less probe ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Enemy fighters are falling back. Good work. Enemy infrastructure neutralized. Filing mission as complete.
Made it to adulthood.
careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything. You wouldn't think you could fit that lot inside one fish, would you? Quite remarkable. By all means, go fishing unprepared. When I pick you out of a Cryptosuctus's gut. Until next time.
The boy should have known better. With tainted flesh, he mocked his own parents. So, his father brought slaughter down. As well he might. Go on, dear. Oh, magnificent. I'll be right here, gathering dust.
Have you met my wife? I wish I hadn't. Been here so long, it's difficult to remember that this isn't normal. Okay. I guess not. Keep safe.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos. So be it. Let's see what you're made of. Over the years, many expeditions of both Grineer and Corpus have become trapped on Deimos. Caches of resources left behind by the survivors still dot the surface. See what you can find and bring back. Lloyd will show you where to look.
Scan logs have registered a substantial cache of lost resources in this area.
Time to make some new friends. Best brush your teeth. Wait, do you?
Friends now? 10 no? We all kill infested. Yes? See who kills most. Grineer, strong!
Oh, tough luck. You can't finish the mission now, so there'll be no cake for anyone. Brownie face. This one's indoors.
No. You'll notice the life forms of Deimos are constantly ripping chunks out of one another. If you happen across a Predacite or a Vulpify, done. The Atmos pulsing today, friend. Just smell those pheromones. As you wish. You'll notice the life forms of Deimos are constantly ripping chunks out of one another. If you happen across a Predacite or a Vulpiphyla that's been wounded by the infested, you have a chance to save it. Just trank it quick very well. Hey friend, round up. Indeed. Am I to understand from your swagger that you intend to venture out there? Bye for now, you shiny thing.
This area is soundproof. I trust this. Greetings. Perhaps another time, exercise caution whenever possible.
Zata. Truth. It began long before us. We who now live our perfect and dull, endless lives. It began long before these moon palaces and body markets hurling around our golden sun. It began long before our light coil thinkers, our radiation wars, our oil smoke. It began with us, the continuity and its twin, wanderlust. The need for unseen shores deep in our marrow. No judge, jester, queen, or king can escape this old blood. We are nomads, eternal. And when no ocean, mountain, or sky could contain us, our gaze hungered starward. Afar, they mocked us with their brittle light, winking and jeering like dangling iotons, forever out of reach, illuminating the truth. Immortal as we are, we die with the sun. That's where I come in. Jahu. Form. My departure was a day less than any other. When I stepped inside the bell, I saw no crowd through its seriglass, no skeptical onlookers, no regal send-off. They all had given up on me and my paradoxical formulations. The wasted years had all shown the void to be just that. Nothing. No energy, no entanglement, no form. To spacefaring ambitions, a dead end. On the day, my laboratory was mostly vacant of witnesses, most of all of expectation. Only my sluggish attendants, my sagacious Kavat, Kalimos, and of course my daughter. I had raised her alone, but with inconsistent vigor. In those eyes, her mother's. I did see a terrible reflection of a man that did not exist. A brave and principled man about to make history. In truth, he was a void himself, an outcast, a joke, a nothing. Driven by my humiliation, failure had made me bitter and reckless. I would dive into the depths myself to prove them all wrong. I gave the signal. My daughter grasped the lever. Kalemos then belted out a desperate, rasping growl. But it was too late. Volm. Order. The calipers yawed open the wall between worlds, stretching there a black trapezoidal gap. A door. A mouth. It yawned in the light of the room, splintering it to mesmerizing, unearthly hues. And I, inside the bell, dropping obliquely toward it from my gallows. Mass and time rippled as a sudden vortex jawed before me. My head was vapor, my feet lodestone. The bell around me flexed like a rat paralyzed in a winding, gulping snake. I faltered in the awe of it, stumbling against the ceraglass, and with that shifted the bell's path through the wall. It grazed the caliper membrane, the edge of the door. No worldly edge was as thin, as sharp as could split even light. As the bell faintly grazed it, the ceraglass was all at once rendered like strips of flesh by Dax's blade. My enclosure was beheaded in an instant, but still, I fell, sideways, into the void. Thas. Chaos. Death was on me, I was certain. I was face down, eyes clenched, my heart pulsing the last of its seconds, and my lungs burning the last of its air. A sudden nostalgia gripped me. I grasped desperately for memory of a storm just past, the fumbling pitch of a child's song. Yet all these thoughts seemed to steal away from my mind like smoke through a vent. I would die empty. I then became aware of another sensation, physical. A web of pain, needles itching into my arm. At once I realized I was alive. Laying in the bell's shattered ceraglass, I groped the ground, warm stone. The floor of my laboratory. So, I had never left. And so, I had failed. Again. I heard a crunch alongside me. Someone stepping through the shattered glass. With great shame, I gasped and rose my head to face my daughter above me. But as I opened my eyes, it wasn't her. It was me. Riss. Light. The senselessness of it. The paradoxic, the vague, untimed form. I was alone, but not. For I stood there confronted by myself. A twin, but no brother. A reflection, but with dimension. Behind him, no horizon, but a vast broiling sea of caustic light pierced at random by black-pinned stars. And closer, around me, a gale of flowing vapor, profane in color, billowing relentlessly into the nascent lack, seeking all directions. I was standing on a precipice of familiar stone. jagged and unanchored as though cleaved directly from the very floor of my laboratory. I wondered at the vapor's path, smoking outward more, leaving behind now the walls, the filigree gold, the rare cuts of marble from my home. I knew at once the vapor's source. I turned away, back toward the wall, the trapezoid I had yawed into it. Vapor erupted inward at the gap, but not just from there. For as I rolled my eyes back, I saw the same.